Good morning. Today is Thursday, so I went to school and did all the things, but I honestly forgot to bring my camera with me, and that's because I really only wanted to talk about one thing today, and that was my reaction to the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm driving her home, so we're gonna have this conversation in the car. So yesterday, Nintendo had their...
That's my bad, y'all. I'm sorry.
So yesterday, Nintendo had their event for the Nintendo Switch 2, and that was a lot of fun, honestly. I was pretty impressed at everything. Did you ever get a chance to watch it? No. Okay. I asked her to watch it, and she
I
did
know,
not.
but I got sick.
You watched TV all day.
I know, and I said that I was gonna watch it, but then I fell asleep, and I was like,
The Nintendo Switch 2, obviously there had to be performance upgrades, so I guess we can talk about that first. It is 4K,
okay,
up to 120 frames per second.
That's nice.
Which is really cool. I wasn't expecting that, I will say that. I was not expecting 120 frames per second. And, but only certain games can do that.
Like which ones? Like, are you thinking like Assassin's Creed type of a game, or?
It plays games in 4K.
Right.
That's the newest thing that I think is really cool. Because the Nintendo Direct was in 4K. And I know you don't know this, but the Nintendo Directs have never been in 4K.
Sure.
So it's like, oh, they're obviously showing off something, you know? And,
but you said it's for some games.
No, 4K is for, I think, every game, as long as it's supported, obviously. But the 120 refresh rate, like the 120 frames per second, that's for some games.
Like Assassin's Creed and like the really big...
No, like Metroid.
Metroid is getting that?
Yes, but it's 1080p, 120 frames per second. So if you're at the 120, you raise up your frame rates, but you lower down your actual like resolution. So if you're willing to take the resolution hit, then like you can get the upgraded frame rate. Otherwise, it runs in like 4K 60.
So are those jiggle fizzes gonna go hard? Cause I need to see something.
It's Metroid. She's made out of metal. Anyway, it's also bigger, like significant. I did show you that.
Yeah, it's like so large. I don't understand.
I have relatively. I don't know if my hands are small.
I feel like
they're normal. I don't know. I'm a small person, so I assumed my hands were also small.
I mean, yes, because we have the same hand size a little bit. I think your hands are a little bit bigger than mine, but we're about the same like hand size.
Give or take. And when they were showing off some things, and I was like, this is insanely large. Because I think the screen is now 7.9 inches across, and that's really big.
I saw I feel like I'm about to command a ship, like not a ship, but like the spaceship. Like I feel like I got a huge comms computer in my hand.
Someone did a comparison between the old one and the new one. You can see it's like huge. Anyway, they also announced a couple other things that like game chat, voice chat, which is the Switch 1 needed. Which you can do on the Switch 1, but you need your phone, which is insane to me. You need a Nintendo Switch Online subscription, and then you plug into your phone, and that's how you do like voice chat on Switch 1, but like on Switch 2, it's just native to the console.
Native to the console is nice, because that seems like a lot of work.
They're also selling a camera.
Okay.
That you can plug in, because there's two USB-C ports, and you plug it in, and it like, there's like a cutout software, and you can like video chat.
Oh.
Granted, and you can like video chat with Game Share. Like you've seen how they do on like Discord.
Yeah.
The funny thing with that is that like it runs at like 10 frames a second. Like it's awful. It looks great. It looks awful.
Wow.
But like the idea is really cool.
It is cool.
The idea is really cool.
You know, definitely very, like starting out stuff.
Like I can see the appeal of being like, oh, look at me play this game at bad resolution and bad frame rate.
I feel like it's giving Twitch, but like Nintendo style.
No, because at least on Twitch I can watch it in 4K or 1080. I don't think Twitch is 4K. Also, the camera is gonna work with some games. Like they showed off Mario Party with the camera.
Oh.
So like as you're playing Mario Party, your faces are like in the thing. I think there's some mini games that involve it and whatever. And we're still sick, by the way. We'll talk more about that tomorrow.
Doctor's appointment tomorrow. My bad.
The Joy-Cons are new. They don't slide anymore. They're magnetic on.
Wasn't that supposed to be the original concept for the Switch one?
I'm pretty sure that's what it was, but they just didn't go with it for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also mouse technology is what they've been calling it in the Switch Joy-Con. So like you can like lay it flat and kind of use it as a mouse like that. And they've shown off some games with that functionality, like Civilization 7, and and they created a whole new IP, and it is wheelchair basketball. And you play the game by like rolling the Joy-Cons on like a table, I guess. The idea is really cool, but then I just think about the fact that I would never play a game like that, because when I'm playing the Switch, I'm probably playing on a couch, right?
Right.
And because I'm playing on a couch, I'm not like, I don't have a flat surface near me, you
Correct.
know? Which is why I'm skeptical about how that's gonna work in real life. But
it has potential.
the idea is there. It's a normal Nintendo gimmick, and we'll see if anybody like bites with it or not. I'm assuming not, but like, you know, I'll be hopeful.
Yeah, and I'm kind of excited. I'm not excited to buy it. I'm excited to see it, cause I'm excited to see it because then I can see how big it is in my hands.
Mario Kart. They showed off Mario Kart. I forgot. Like that was like that's how they started the direct.
Yeah, that's right.
It's Mario Kart World, and it is.
See, I heard about the Mario Kart on Twitter.
Now the Mario Kart's insane.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's world. So like there's different maps, but then like it's all one map. If that makes sense. Like there's a mode where you do a race and then you drive to the next map and then do a race and then drive to the next map and do a race.
That's actually kind of insane. I would love to try that though.
There's an exploration mode where you can just go off the track and you can just drive. And they showed, actually I need to show you the picture, because there's a picture of Rosalina, Peach, and Pauline. And I was like, that could be a fun little cosplay thing with like Lauren.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that looks insane, and it's 24 player. 24 people on the track for the first time. There's also, oh my goodness, what else?
How would they split that screen? That is gonna be so ugly.
Probably not all on one. It's probably still gonna be like 4 for local, but like 24 racers when it's usually 12.
That's terrible.
There's also a gauntlet mode.
Gauntlet mode?
Yeah, so like you do a lap or whatever, and then there's gonna be a finish line, so to speak, and it's gonna have like a big number on it. And if you're higher than that place, you keep racing. If you're lower, then game ends. So it's
crazy.
like you have to stay. You get the idea. Like that was really cool. It's $80.
$80?
Digital.
Digital? That's so disrespectful. I'm actually kind of mad about that.
Yeah, Dylan and I did the math.
$80
like,
digital is the most disrespectful-ish I've ever heard.
You can play as a cow though.
I'm not paying $80 digital to play as a cow. You know what? That makes sense. That's where that tweet makes sense. They just be letting anyone drive.
You can play as a cow. You can play as a fish. Yeah, we need to watch the actual direct. Expansion passes for like games that already exist. Like if you bought Breath of the Wild, there's now like more Breath of the Wild. And then
more Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, like it runs in 4K, and then there's like if you have the phone app.
Ain't that ish endless? Why are you adding more? Is it like DLC or?
No, it's like added features that would have been nice in the base game. Like when the phone app, it like connects to the Switch, and it's like, oh, I want to go here, and like Zelda will like tell you and be like, oh, or not Zelda, whoever will speak to you and be like, oh, walk this way, go north, instead of just being like, oh, I found it. Honestly, the only thing in my mind is Donkey Kong, because there hasn't been a Donkey Kong title in a long time. And yeah, he got a new design, and his tongue sticks out. It's cute. I think it's very cute.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
he's very like, he's goofy. He's a goofy little guy.
He's very Gen Z'd a little bit, like silly, quirky. They even put bananas inside.
I'm very excited about that because like I love Donkey Kong, and it's been a while since we've seen him, you know, and we've never seen him in 4K. That's so fun. They did not announce a Mario.
Okay.
which makes me feel like there's a Mario coming later.
Probably, because that's kind of like their big thing.
I feel like there's also like a Splatoon coming.
You think?
There's always a Splatoon coming. Splatoon does a lot. Oh yeah, Kirby's Air Ride. That's a game. That was a Kirby's racing game. It came out in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting a second one now.
Really?
20 something years later. We're getting a second one.
Oh, there's a game from many years later.
Yeah. I'm pretty hyped about that.
Yeah.
Even though I completely forgot about it. They kind of like snuck it in the middle. But that was very much a thing that happened. Dust Bloods. Oh, okay.
People have been going crazy for that game. On my side of the internet.
I bet. There's like hot vampire men in it, so.
Makes sense. We love hot vampire men.
They also updated Nintendo Switch Online a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're adding GameCube to Virtual Console. Finally.
Really?
But like only 3 games.
And
Wind Waker, which is cool because that was my first Zelda game. Soul Calibur, which is like a fighting game.
I play Soul Calibur.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I find out new things about you every day.
I played it on like the PSP.
Well, they're remaking the GameCube one and they're bringing, well, not remaking it, they're porting it to the Switch. Well, the one on the GameCube has Link in it.
That's nuts.
So, and then there was one more, but there's a promise of others eventually.
Oh.
There's a promise of others eventually.
Put this here, then my hand hurt.
No one told you to hold it like that for all this time. Overall, good event.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Am I gonna pre-order it? No. I'm gonna tell you why. The pre-order is like $500.
You?
After taxes.
Oh, wow.
Dylan put in his interest already to pre-order.
Okay.
I think the normal pre-order is like $400. And if you get the bundle with the Mario Kart game bundled in with it, it is $450. So I'm choosing not to pre-order for the sole fact of like, the launch titles aren't, I'm not gonna get to it right away. I can't even talk about the games. I'm just not gonna get to it right away. And that's fine. I'm just not gonna get to it right away. And I'd rather just wait. I feel like it's worth my time more to just wait rather than that.
I remember I enjoyed playing Soul Calibur. Like, I enjoyed it a lot.
Well, now you can play it again. When I eventually buy the Switch 2. Yeah, that's the Switch 2, I think, for the most part. I'm missing a lot because I'm doing this off top of my head, but like, I think it's gonna be really cool. We'll probably own one eventually. But
super
like,
eventually.
Emphasis on the eventually. Because I still think they're gonna support the Switch for a long time.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh, one more thing before I go. Every console has had a tech demo that's come with it. Where they're like, here's how all this new stuff works. You know, like the Wii had Wii Sports.
Right.
And the Wii U had a game called Nintendo Land. The Switch had 1-2 Switch, I guess. All of those were fine. The Switch 2 has a thing, I think it's called like Welcome to Switch 2 or something like that. It's like whatever. It's a paid download. Paid. And it's not a game. It's just it's like an interactive manual. And for some reason, it's a paid experience. It should be a pack-in. Like, I'll show you the video and you're gonna be like, no, that should be a pack-in.
That is...
It's literally not a game. It is just a paid user manual.
Man, that's some disrespectful ass shit.
That's the Switch 2. I don't know if you have anything else to say.
I mean, I'm gonna give the, what is it, directive, is it that you call it?
Direct.
I'm gonna give it a watch. I can like, kind of like...
That's what they do. They bring the news directly to you.
Oh, well then don't copy the accent.
That's what they say. Oh, whatever.
He said that it, or whatever. So, I'm gonna give it a, like, I'm gonna actually watch it so I can give you like some bigger, fuller fledged thoughts on it. But I'm honestly I'm excited for it.
We'll get to it eventually.
Because like
That's kinda...
playing Soul Calibur on the GameCube would be cool. Maybe Soul Calibur cosplay, maybe. I've always wanted to cosplay from like Soul Calibur. Don't play with me.
Uh-huh.
Well, like, I'm excited. The only thing that I'm a little bit skeptical about is like a bigger console, because I'm not I'm not like someone who's like always excited about bigger things like that. Like when I upgraded phones, I made sure that the phone was the same size. Because like I don't need a bigger phone. Like I have small hands, so like I don't need a bigger thing. So the fact that the Switch 2 is already bigger by nature and you cannot really like downsize it makes me a little bit worried. But other than that, like the 4K is cool.
Yeah, the 4K is cool. TLDR, the 4K is cool.
Yeah, I feel like that's, yeah.
Anyway, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything else for the night. We have some things to talk about tomorrow, but we will talk about them tomorrow. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow for something healthy.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but like the start of something healthy.
The start of something healthy.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.